Definitely one of the coolest re-releases to come out in a while. I don't know why they waited so long. So this is the original RC10T right here, and this is a new in-box kit that I bought. It was sealed in the box, unbuilt, and I put it together. I haven't finished painting it just because I'm not sure what I want to paint it, and it's a little dirty because I do run this truck. I take it to RC Madness, mostly in the winter time, put it on their track. It's fun. It does pretty well. These are the skinny tires. They're a lot better for the dirt than the carpet. In the box, I have the wider ones because if you look right here, it came with both. So I'm curious to see if this one does too. So instead of just the normal unboxing, since I have this one, the original one, and I haven't put the decals on it yet, so it'd be pretty cool to do a little comparison. But first, I brought an old Car Action magazine from August of 1993, just to show you guys how influential and huge this thing was back in the day. So this is when I was a kid and I had my first RC10T. It was around this time. So I'm sure this thing is going to be loaded with ads for RC10T. There's RC10. Slot machine too. This thing's cool. This is a green machine, an original green machine given to me by my good friend Basil. It was an NOS motor. It was awesome of him to give it to me. And there's got to be some ads for the RC10T. LXT, the Losi LXT truck of the year. That thing is awesome too. Hopefully they release something like that. So there's a green machine. These magazines were cool. This was before internet, so every kid went to their local bookstore or grocery store and just picked up one of these and just would get lost in these things for hours. LXT. All right, come on, there's gotta be an RC10T in here. I think there was one. There's some of the motors Trinity had. Every now and then I look through these magazines. It's cool. It's like stepping back in time. See, back then it was just dirt. They didn't have all the clay like they did. It was like just coming out. It was mostly regular dirt. And these trucks right here did way better than the new ones in the dirt, just because the motor was in the back and the weight balance. Don't get me wrong. I love the new technology, and on the new modern track conditions, the new ones are awesome. But if you're just gonna take one out in the dirt, you can't really beat this truck. Ah, here we go. See, that's the same artwork as on the box right there. These are all the track directories. RC was huge back then. It's RC10T. Sheldon Hobbies is a good one. Clodbuster. It's a Losi LXT. That's a cool truck. I'd really like to find one in nice condition. All right, here we go. We gotta have some here. Tower Hobbies was cool. Somewhere I probably have a couple Tower Hobbies catalogs. You just look through those for hours as a kid. I see I won't buy it, but yeah, there's some of the RC10Ts right there. Right there, RC10T. So that's cool. Yeah, it was just so huge back then. Little trip down memory lane. So I'll get this out of the way and I'll open this thing up, unbox it, and then we'll compare it to the old one. Looks just like this one did. It's got the body. It only came with the skinny wheels, skinny tires for the front, not the skinny and the wide. See, I'll open up this one. So this one came with the skinny tires and the wide tires. This one just came with the skinnies. They also appear to be a little wider too. It's interesting. There's the stealth transmission. Shock tower and some plastics. This battery box. You know what's neat? The original one came with two battery boxes. And one right here and one right here because you can mount the battery sideways. So there's one. Oh, gold shocks. Cool guys had gray shocks. Yeah, so only one battery tray. Here's the chassis. Little different finish. It's more of like a matte black, whereas the original is more of a gloss. Nothing wrong with that though. This is what I've been waiting to see, this decal sheet. Gave you some double-sided tape. One neat thing though, what I want to mention. So this kit, when I built it, it came with a roll of double-sided tape, which surprisingly, this is from 1991, was still perfect. That's pretty cool, classic 90s neon colors. So here's all the literature and decal sheets and everything that comes with both kits, the original one and the re-release. So the re-release, little sales brochure, the assembly manual, definitely less pages in this than the original. As far as the decal sheets go, pretty much the same. I did notice a couple differences. So right here is a push bar decal, not on this one, but this one has two grille designs, plus also two different taillights as compared to that one. Mostly everything else is the same though. You get the American flags, the Reedy, all the number stuff like that, window nets. But I also noticed you see Budweiser right here, not in this one. KC, Pennzoil, Pennzoil's a little smaller. No STP, see STP, not in this one. But that's normal. Anytime you get a re-release, there's always going to be different brands on there just because of licensing and stuff like that. This is cool. Every time I see that, I think of that old show, Saved by the Bell, with the neon colors and everything. It's pretty neat. So now I'll compare the assembly manual. So that's a new one. Right here's the old one. So the first page. So just looking through this one, you get like pictures and everything. That's kind of all you need, but this one, it's interesting, gives you a really detailed step-by-step description and any notes that might be in there. It's okay that they left this out because if you think about it, people who are buying the re-release probably had one of these or wanted one back in the day and been into the hobby for a long, long time, so they don't need such a detailed description. And this is really all you need. A picture's worth 1,000 words. But I do appreciate all the details that go in this. Like you show pictures of people assembling stuff. That's cool. They don't do that these days. It seems like nowadays a lot of things just cut corners and I don't know. It's just different times. It's cool. Every time I look through stuff like this, it just brings back such memories from long, long ago. So look through this right here. You got all your part numbers and stuff for replacement parts. So there you have it, a little comparison, old versus new, pretty much the same thing. So if you had or wanted one of these back in the day when they were new but couldn't get one, or you sold yours or something and regret it, now you got another chance to get one. But I guess these are limited production, so you better act quick. So anyway, take care. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. See you next time. Bye.